Another Death Row production. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Tyson, the next heavyweight champion of the world. Everybody else for.
Alrighty guys, what's going on? Welcome on back. It's the Empire. I'm your host Risky. We are back to it. It is April 20th, miserable Mondays. Looking back at yesterday, it was a dud of a day. Nothing went right. I don't know if it was the weather, what it was, but you guys already know the rules. It's on to the next one. Guys, Outlier Sportsbook. Sign up with them. The first week is free. The link is down in the description. Also, guys, at the end of the video, don't forget the 3 bets we'll be placing here today. With all of that being said, let's jump into it. Alright, first game up on the day, 11 o'clock start. We got the Detroit Tigers in Boston taking on the Red Sox. Jack Flannery on the mount for Detroit. Sonny Gray on the mount for the Red Sox. Alright, looking at some of the charts here on Outlier. This is a 4-game series wrapping up here. The Red Sox won the Friday night game. The Tigers won the last 2. This has been a low-scoring series up to this point. The right-handed pitcher Jack Flannery on the mound for the Tigers, coming off of 2 very good starts against the Twins, against the Royals. 1 run allowed. Into the 6th inning, he pitched in both of those games. The big thing against that Twins game, against that Royals lineup, predominantly right-handed bats lineup. Today, he's going to be seeing a lineup with the Red Sox that has at least 5 lefties going today. This is a guy that has much better splits versus right-handed bats. His numbers drop when he sees lefties. He struggles versus left-handed bats. He's a fastball pitcher who's most successful when he got the strikeout working. This Red Sox lineup actually matches up very well against Flannery. I can see them coming out here today, getting a few runs off of him. The other big thing in this game is going to be this Detroit Tigers bullpen. They are heavily taxed coming into this game. I can see the Red Sox getting a few runs off of Flannery, 2-3 runs off of him, and then another 2 off of this Tigers bullpen. On the other side, we got Sonny Gray on the mound. He started off the season very sharp. You saw his 2 starts ago, he pitched 5 shutout innings against the Brewers. His last start against the Minnesota Twins, he struggled. 4 innings pitched, 5 runs allowed. He did not look good in that one, but like I said, that Twins lineup, heavily right-handed bats. Sonny Gray, despite being a right-handed pitcher, has better splits versus left-handed bats than righties. Today, he's going to be seeing a Detroit Tiger lineup that does have some very good right-handed bats in Spencer Torkelson, Baez, Cole Keith. But the big thing is going to be the 2 main bats. Guys like Riley Green and Carpenter, the guys that hit in the middle of the lineup. He matches up very well against them. The Red Sox bullpen is actually in very good shape coming into this game, so they have the advantage late. It's an early game starting at 11 o'clock here today. It's be cool, 50-degree day. I don't really see the weather dictating or playing too much of a role in this one. Let's get to the picks. The Red Sox are the betting odd favorites in this game, guys, and I like them here on the money line. The game total set at 8. Like I said, I can see the Red Sox scoring about 5 runs in this game. The Tigers getting another 3, if not 4. I like the over 8 total runs in this game here today. For the player prop, I'm taking Contreras of the Boston Red Sox to have 2 total bases, and Flannery, the starting pitcher of the Tigers, to go under his strikeouts line, under 6.5 Ks. On after that, guys, we got the Houston Astros in Cleveland taking on the Guardians. Arrieta on the mount for the Astros, Sony on the mount for the Guardians. Getting into this one, guys, the Astros come into this game losers of the last 4 games in a row. They just got swept by the Cardinals today. Arrieta is on the mount for the Astros. Last week, he made his first start of the season against the Colorado Rockies. He pitched 6 innings, only gave up 1 run. Today, he's going to be seeing a Cleveland Guardians lineup that is currently struggling this season versus right-handed pitching. They're only batting .215 as a team versus righties. When we go into the matchup, there is 2 guys that I really worry about for him. That's Manzardo and Ramirez, the guys with the power, because that's the big thing with this Guardians team. They are only hitting .215 versus right-handed pitching, but they do have 17 home runs to go along with it, so they're right on average when it comes to home runs versus righties. But that is still a problem. If they're not producing home runs, then they're not scoring at all versus right-handed pitching. The Astros bullpen, guys, continues to be one of the worst bullpens in Major League Baseball. They come into this game with a 6 .20 ERA. They've been absolutely terrible in the last week. They continue to come in and blow up games. On the other side, we got Slade Sassoni on the mount for the Guardians. He's coming off a very good start against the Cardinals, where he pitched 5 innings, four innings, I should say, gave up 1 run. The game before that, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs to the Braves. This is a guy capable of getting hit up. Today, he's going to be seeing a Houston Astros lineup that is currently killing right-handed pitching. They're batting .270 on the season versus righties. They have 17 home runs to go along with it. When I do the player breakdown, this is a fastball pitcher. He mixes it in with the slider and the curve. Looking at the matchup here, guys, there is a bunch of Astros that really match up well against them. The Guardians bullpen has been solid this season, but they're heavily taxed coming into this game. So the arms that's going to be available for them, the Guardians still have the advantage late in this one. The biggest thing in this game today, guys, it's a 6 o'clock start. It's a very cold day. It's going to be a cold evening game out in Cleveland. So I'm not expecting too many runs in this one. Let's get to the picks. Currently, the odds have it as a pick'em spot here. It's a 30-cent difference favoring the Guardians here. And I'm playing the technical road dogs. Give me the Houston Astros here on the money line. The game total set at 8.5. I really like the under 8.5 total runs in this game. For the player prop, only one player prop. I'm taking Jose Altuve of the Astros to have 2 total bases. Up next, we got the Cardinals in Miami taking on the Marlins. McGreevy on the mount for the Cardinals. Max Meyer on the mount for the Marlins. Alright, getting into this one, guys. The Cardinals come into this game winners of their last 5 games in a row. Today, they got the right-handed pitcher Michael McGreevy on the mount. He's off to a solid start this year. His worst start of the season was 3 starts ago. He pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs to the Tigers. We see after that, though, he faced a very good Nationals team. 6 innings pitched, only gave up 1 run. And his very last start last week, 5 innings pitched against the Guardians, only gave up 2 runs. Today, McGreevy's going to be seeing a very good Miami Marlins lineup. This team is currently hitting .264 on the season versus right-handed pitching. They got back Stowers into the lineup, so they got one of their main power bats back. That's been the big thing killing them. They only have 13 home runs this season off of right-handed pitching. Michael McGreevy, one thing I like about this guy, he throws all of his pitch mix. Some pitchers you'll see like 4 or 5 pitches listed, but they'll only really throw 2 or 3 pitches. This guy truly throws all his pitches. All of them are good. His worst pitch is his cutter, and he rarely throws that. I could see him actually coming out here today, having success against this Miami Marlins lineup. Probably having a start very similar to his Guardians outing last week. 5 innings pitched, 2 runs allowed. The Cardinals bullpen comes into this game highly taxed. A lot of arms are not going to be available for them, leaving them vulnerable late in the game. On the other side, we got Max Meyer on the mount, off to a solid start this season. His worst start was his last start, 5 innings pitched to the Braves, 3 runs allowed. He's going to be seeing a Cardinals team. They're batting .225 on the season versus right-handed pitching, but in the last week, in their last 6 games played, this Cardinals team is batting .280 as a team. They got 13 home runs to go along with it this season versus right-handed pitching. Mind you, most of that home runs is coming from one guy in Walker, but they are hitting contact-wise very well of late. The big thing in this game, guys, this Miami Marlins bullpen, they're in a much better position than that Cardinals bullpen. So if this is a game where both of the starting pitchers give up 2 runs, we go into the 6th inning tie, we hit the bullpens, it's going to be a big advantage for the Marlins. You know, they play down in a dome in Florida. It's a 75 degrees day in Florida. They play in a dome. Weather's not going to really dictate nothing. Let's get to the picks here. The Marlins are the betting odd favorites in this game, and I like them here on the money line. The game total set at 8.5. I do like the under 8.5 total runs in this one. I could see this being a 4-2 game where Miami wins. On to the player props. I'm taking Lopez of the Marlins to hit a home run in this game. Max Meyer, I actually like him to go over his strikeouts line in this one, over 5.5 Ks. Next game up, the Braves in DC taking on the Nationals. Bryce Elder on the mount for the Braves, Jake Irving on the mount for the Nats. Looking at this one, guys, the Braves have been playing awesome of late. They've won their last 5 games in a row. They've won 8 out of their last 10. If you come down and look here, they've been playing a lot of high-scoring games recently. Today, Bryce Elder's on the mound for the Braves. He's been very good to start off this season. This year, it's 2026, 25 innings pitched. He's only allowed 2 runs. That was in his start against the Guardians. Other than that, everybody else, goose eggs across the board. Last season, when he saw this Nationals lineup, 2 starts last year against them. One, he pitched 6 innings, only gave up 1 run. The last time he saw them, the Braves lost. He pitched 7 innings, gave up 3 runs to them. Today, looking at this spot for him, he's a sinker ball pitcher. He's going to be seeing a Nationals team that comes into this game batting .290 versus right-handed pitching. They've been killing sinker ball pitchers this season. I could see the Nationals getting to this to Bryce Elder. And then when I look at the Braves bullpen, which is one of the best bullpens in Major League Baseball, they actually have the lowest bullpen ERA in Major League Baseball. They are highly taxed coming into this one. The arms that's going to be available for them today in this game leave them also very compromised late in this one. On the other side, we got Jake Irving on the mound for the Nats. He's a below average pitcher at best. He's gotten better in his last 2 starts. He got knocked up in the first game he started this season against the Dodgers. Then after that, he's been slowly getting better. He had a decent outing last week against the Pirates, 5 innings pitched, 2 runs allowed. Last season, when we look at his numbers against this Braves lineup, 6 innings pitched in his last outing, 5 runs allowed. He has terrible splits versus left-handed bats. This is a guy today in this Braves lineup. He'll see at least 4 lefties. These Braves players match up very well against him. I can see them getting to him. Of course, we talked about the Braves bullpen being compromised because the arm's not available. The Nationals bullpen is just compromised every day. Yesterday, they probably had the best bullpen day of the season. Granted, it was a rainy day out there. Today, it's going to be a decent weather day. It's going to be a cool day. It's going to be mainly a pitcher-friendly day here in this one. Let's get to the picks. Braves are the betting odd favorites in this one, and I like them here on the run line. The game total is set at 8, and I do like the over 8 total runs. For the player prop, only one player prop. It's Matt Olson of the Braves to hit a home run. Alright, next game on the schedule, we got the Phillies in Chicago taking on the Cubs. Aaron Nola on the mound for the Phillies. Colin Rea on the mound for the Cubs. Alright, getting into this one, guys, the Phillies have been playing terrible baseball recently. Losers of their last 5 games in a row. In their last 10 games, they're just 2-8. On the other side, the Cubs have been playing really good recently. They've won 5 games in a row coming into this one, hitting the ball very well of late. Today, they're going to be seeing Aaron Nola on the mound for the Phillies. They actually saw Nola in his last start last week. Nola pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs in that game. The big thing, the Cubs team still won that one 10-4 here today. The big thing about this game for Aaron Nola is going to be what we said in that start last week. He has terrible splits versus left-handed bats. He's going to see 5 lefties in this Cubs lineup here today. Coming off of Sunday Night Baseball, this Phillies bullpen is heavily taxed. This is a spot here today where I could see just 2 runs, Aaron Nola letting up 2 runs, and this Phillies lineup bullpen coming in, giving up another 2. On the other side, we got Colin Rea. He started off the season working out of the bullpen for the Cubs. Last week, he made his first start of the season against the Tampa Bay Rays. 5 innings pitched, 1 run allowed. He has the same exact scouting report. Terrible splits versus left-handed bats. He's going to see some very good left-handed bats at the top of this Phillies lineup. If he could pitch around them, he can have success in this game, having an outing very similar to last week against the Rays. 5 innings pitched, 1 run allowed. The Phillies come into this game struggling hitting the ball recently. In their last 6 games, they're only batting .218 as a team. The big thing for the Cubs in this one, guys, is going to be their bullpen. Their bullpen is heavily taxed. If the Phillies don't get to Colin Rea, I do see the Phillies putting up a few runs on this Cubs bullpen. Looking at the weather here today, it is a pitcher-friendly day. It's going to be winds circling from side to side, so it's not going to be favoring hitters at all. Let's get to the picks in this one. Coming into this one, the odd makers have this as a pick'em spot. It's a 20 cents difference favoring the Philadelphia Phillies. So we're playing the technical home dogs in this one. Give me the Chicago Cubs on the money line. The game total set at 8. I do like the under 8 total runs in this one. For the player prop, only one player prop. It's Alex Bregman of the Cubs to have 2 total bases. Up next, we got the Baltimore Orioles in Kansas City taking on the Royals. Kyle Bradish on the mound for the Orioles. Seth Lugo on the mound for the Royals. Looking at this one, guys, the Kansas City Royals have been struggling of late, losers of 7 in a row. On the other side, we got the Baltimore Orioles. They've been struggling. They've won 4 of their last 10 games. Coming into this one, guys, Kyle Bradish is on the mound for the Baltimore Orioles. He's not looked good to start off the season. I'm not as high overall on Kyle Bradish as most people are. This season, 18 innings pitched, 12 runs allowed. He's a sinker ball pitcher. Granted, he's going to be seeing a Kansas City Royals team that has been struggling to hit the ball recently. If you remember anything going even back to last year, this Royals team is a Jekyll and Hyde team. They're completely different from at home. On the road, all their numbers drop when on the road. Their bullpen ERA goes up on the road. Their starting pitchers ERA go up on the road. All the averages drop. Back at home, they're a different team. They hit sinker ball pitchers very well. They hit right-handed pitching very well. I could see this Royals lineup here today getting to Kyle Bradish. Looking at the bullpen for the Orioles, they're in a decent place here today. So if the Royals are getting to Bradish, I could see this Orioles bullpen coming in and holding down whatever the lead is or whatever the score is late. On the other side, we got Seth Lugo on the mound for the Royals. He's off to a very good start this season. 18 innings. He's pitched 21 innings, only 4 runs allowed. He's looked very good. On top of that, he's going to be seeing a Baltimore Orioles lineup. In the last week, they've been struggling to hit the ball. They're batting just .220 in their last 6 games played. On the season, in their road games, they're batting just .211 in their road games. When we look at the overall player breakdown, I could see Seth Lugo coming out here today, having a lot of success against this Orioles lineup. The big thing, of course, guys, is going to be the Kansas City Royals bullpen. They come into this game with the highest bullpen ERA in Major League Baseball at 6.70 right now. Looking at the weather down here, it's a 75-degree day. I can see this being hitter friendly with a slight 14-mile-per-hour winds blowing to left field. Let's get to the picks in this one. As of right now, the betting odds have the Orioles favored. It's a 50-cent difference favoring the Baltimore Orioles, so we're playing the technical home dogs in this one. Give me the Kansas City Royals on the money line. The game total set at 8.5. I do like the under 8.5 total runs in this game. For the player prop, 2 Royals. Bobby Witt Jr. for 2 total bases. Seth Lugo, the starting pitcher, to go over his starting line, over 5.5 Ks. Up next, we got the Dodgers in Colorado taking on the Rockies. 2 left-handed pitchers on the mound in this game. Warblowski gets the start for the Dodgers. Quintana on the mound for the Rockies. Getting straight into this one, guys. We called the Rockies these first 2 games. They've come through for us. Looking at this one here, 2 left-handed pitchers on the mound. The Rockies come into this game batting .260 on the season versus left-handed pitching. The Dodgers are batting .268 versus lefties on the season. Both of these starting pitchers can get hit up in this game here today. Quintana, though, the starting pitcher for the Rockies, I hate this spot for him. He's a ground ball pitcher. This Dodgers team matches up very well against them. I could see the Dodgers getting 5 or 6 runs off of him. The Rockies bullpen is highly compromised in this game. The first 2 games that they've won here, these last 2 games they won, was kind of in a way a sacrifice for today's game because there is no bullpen arms available for them at all. This is going to be the warmest game of the series up to this point. It's going to be close to 80 degrees, 10-mile-per-hour winds blowing from the diamond to right field, meaning left-handed batters will have an advantage. Guys like Ohtani, Freeman, Kyle Tucker, all going to have an advantage in this game here today. Let's get straight to the picks in this one, guys. The Los Angeles Dodgers are the betting odd favorites, and we're playing them on the run line. The game total set at 11. I really like the over 11 total runs in this game. For the player prop, we're only taking 1 Dodger. It's Shohei Ohtani to hit a home run today. Up next, we got the Blue Jays in Los Angeles taking on the Angels. Dylan Cease on the mound for the Jays. Reed Detmers on the mound for the Angels. Dylan Cease here on the mound for the Jays. He's looked solid to start off this season. He's had the strikeouts working for him to start off the year. That's going to be very important in this game here today. He's seeing an Angels lineup that strikes out more times than any other team in baseball. This team is actually averaging, as crazy as it sounds, 13 strikeouts per 9 innings. Dylan Cease top in the league in strikeouts right now. If he gets it going, he can have success. But at the same time, that has been his demise up to this point. You see, he has no wins, no losses. He does get the strikeouts going, which leads to high pitch counts, which leads to him getting taken out by the 6th inning. This Blue Jays bullpen has been absolutely terrible to start off the year. They come in and they blow the games. On top of that, today for Dylan Cease, another reason why I could see him having success. He has much better splits versus right-handed batters than lefties. Today, he's only going to see 3 left-handed bats in this Angels lineup, so I can see him having success in this game here today. Then the Blue Jays bullpen will probably come in and let up a few runs. On the other side, we got Reed Detmers coming off an amazing start against the Yankees, 6 shutout innings. We know that Yankees lineup is struggling to hit left-handed pitching to start off this season, just like this Blue Jays team is doing. This Blue Jays lineup is only batting .218 to start off the year versus left-handed pitching. The Angels bullpen actually in the last week has been in very good shape. The arms that's going to be available here for them today actually give them the advantage late in this game. Let's get to the picks in this one. The Blue Jays are the betting odd favorites in this game, and we're playing the home dogs. Give me the Los Angeles Angels here on the money line. The game total set at 7.5. I like the over in this one. For the player prop, we're taking Zach Neto of the Angels to hit a home run in this game today. Alright, final game of the day, we have the Athletics in Seattle taking on the Mariners. JT Ginn on the mound for the Athletics, Emerson Hancock on the mound for the Mariners. Getting straight into this game here, guys. JT Ginn for the Athletics has started off the season looking very sharp. Today, he's going to be seeing a Mariners team who's hitting .230 versus right-handed pitching, but in their last 7 games, the Seattle Mariners are batting .270 as a team. They've been hitting the ball much better recently. This Athletics bullpen comes into this game with a 4.11 ERA. They're highly taxed coming into this one. I could see the Mariners putting up some runs on Ginn and then getting to the bullpen here. On the other side, we got Emerson Hancock on the mound for the Mariners. He's looked solid to start off this season as well. He has had this Athletics team's number in the past. In 6 career starts, he has a 2.89 ERA. Emerson Hancock's last 5 home starts, the Mariners are 4-1. This is a game here today where the Mariners bullpen is slightly taxed, but it is still a big advantage compared to the Athletics late in this game. Let's get straight to the picks in this one, guys. The Seattle Mariners are the betting odd favorites, and I like them here on the run line. The game total set at 8, and I do like the under in this one. For the player prop, it's only, well, I'm taking 2 Seattle Mariners, I should say. I like Cal Raleigh to hit a home run in this game. I like Emerson Hancock, the starting pitcher, to go over his strikeouts line, over 5.5 Ks. Alright guys, before we get up out of here, the 3 bets we'll be placing here today. Our first bet is going to be our ladder play, a $10 bet on the Seattle Mariners on the run line. We're getting it at plus 136. This is our ladder play of the day. Up next, we have a 2-leg home run parlay we'll be playing here today. Shohei Ohtani of the Los Angeles Dodgers, Zach Neto of the Los Angeles Angels, our 2-leg home run parlay. And the final bet we'll be placing here today is a 3-leg parlay with very good odds on it. We're started off with the St. Louis Cardinals, Miami Marlins game total to go under 8.5 total runs. We're then going to play the Atlanta Braves on the money line, and we finish off this parlay with the Dodgers on the run line. Alrighty guys, before we get up out of here, I just want to send my salutes out to you. Miserable Mondays. I'm trying to bounce back after a bad day yesterday. You guys know I appreciate you all. I respect you all. Hope we all win some money here today, and I'm going to catch you on the next one.